in this particular section, we are going to be talking about silence and surrender, really going deep into our relationship with Krishna, which is the only real relationship we have anyway. So one of the first things we see when we come to the Hare Krishna movement is a lot of devotees with hands in their bags, they're muttering something, they're walking up and down, and they're sitting and they're swaying and they're, seem lost in something. And we think, what is going on over here? When I first joined not joined, well, started attending classes, I was thinking, why are these people wasting time? Can they do something useful? Why are they sitting like little old ladies muttering away something on beads? What a waste of time. I was coming from a very, very, what to say, mode of passion perspective because I was a medical doctor and I was used to rushing around and thinking I'm doing something great just because I'm treating patients. And, all I was doing was treating the body, to be honest. I didn't have any knowledge of the soul. So that's how ignorant I was. And then when I saw the Hare Krishna chanting, and I was thinking, what is this? But when I finally met my spiritual master and he told me to chant, I accepted it readily and I started chanting. And now you can't get me to stay away from my beads during Japa time. It's like you get more and more attached to chanting the holy name because it's really the source of all transcendental knowledge, transcendental bliss, transcendental energies, and it purifies you, it perfects your consciousness, it gives you everything that you need to carry out your devotional service. It's like a chintamani. No, you cannot even compare it like that because holy name cannot be compared to anything. It's Krishna himself. And because we are part and parcel of Krishna, and because our soul is always longing for perfect love, perfect peace, perfect happiness, the more we go deep into our chanting, the better it gets. So the best investment you can make is in your time with Krishna. Who likes good investments? We all like good investments, isn't it? So the investment which will give you unlimited return. Supposing I told you, you put $1,000 here, and after 1 year, you're going to get $1,000,000 back. You're going to jump up and say, what kind of investment is that? Hey, let me go for it, right? Because it sounds wonderful. Now, what if I told you, you put your time in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and the returns are unlimited in a variety of ways with unlimited enjoyment and transcendental bliss and pleasure. And the results are out of this world, literally. You get out of this world. What will you say? You say, come on, teach me how to do that, right? So we're all here trying to perfect our Krishna consciousness. And the essence of the essence of the essence is this chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Indeed, the best gift you can give yourself is your quality time with Krishna, because that sets the tone for the day, that sets your intention for the day, it puts you in good consciousness. You avoid so many problems that Maya will throw at you by chanting the holy name with deep attention, focus, and surrender, because that's your armor. That's your armor against the attacks of Maya, which will come throughout the day. That's a guarantee. See, become a devotee means that you're declaring war on the material energy. Srila Prabhupada says this. Becoming a devotee means declaring war, more or less, on the material energy. So she's going to fight back, and she's very powerful. Maya is very powerful. She knows all our weaknesses inside out. The moment we cover up or strengthen ourselves in one area, she finds the next Achilles heel and she gets in over there. She is very clever. She is very intelligent. After all, she is Maya Devi, Parvati. Very powerful, and she rules this material world with her trident. So the only way to combat, does the soldier just go out in his, t-shirt and jeans into war? Of course not. He puts on his armor, he puts on his helmet, he puts on his, shoulder straps or whatever, and he wears his camouflage uniform so that he's undetected. I mean, he takes all care, isn't it? He or she. So similarly, devotee must be very aware that Maya is not around the corner, she is there right next to me, and she's waiting to trip me up. The only way I can protect myself, the only way I can be in good consciousness and remain calm in spite of all the challenges, remain intentional in all my dealings, in all my interactions, is by taking shelter of Krishna and not allowing Maya to get it. So our armor for the day is good quality rounds. Good quality rounds, not just rounds, good 16 rounds every day without fail on the beats. When Srila Prabhupada was asked, Srila Prabhupada, what is your most important instruction? This is a very significant question. Prabhupada said, the spiritual master's most important instruction is that you chant 16 rounds on the beads without fail every day. And good rounds, not just rounds. He wants us to chant good quality rounds. And this is the bare minimum. 16 rounds is the bare minimum. It's just to get us going. The point of all Prabhupada's endeavors, the books he wrote, the beautiful temples he started, the process of worship he instituted, and his personal efforts to make everyone Krishna conscious was to bring us to the point of chanting Hare Krishna 24 hours a day, because that's the best way to remember Krishna. And what are we encouraged to do? Always remember me. Never forget me. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mame vaishati satyam te pratijane priyosi me. That's 1865. Always think of me. Become my devotee. Offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail, because you will be absorbed in me. Thus, being absorbed in me, you will surely come to me. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Bhagwan Narada, is it possible to share screen? Because I want to say the translation exactly as Prabhupada has said, not the way I said it.
Yeah, I have multiple participants. You're available to share.
Okay, I'm able to share, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just pull up that. And you will hear the beautiful words of Krishna himself speaking this in the final chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. It's like, I've told you so many things, Arjun, but let me tell you this 4-point formula that encapsulates everything I have spoken. And this, you say, wisdom in a nutshell, you can say, is right here. Let me share screen with you, and you will be able to see this verse. Okay. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. See how we can become dear to Krishna by becoming his devotee. And how to become his devotee? Always think of Krishna. Become his devotee, worship him, and offer homage unto him. Then we will go back to Krishna, which is where we actually belong. We don't belong here in this material world. This material body is an awkward, clumsy dress that covers the soul and is perishable. It is made of material elements, and it is surely going to die sooner or later. The soul never dies, but the body dies. And so we have kept changing bodies for millions and millions of lifetimes. Now is our chance to go back to Krishna and reinstate ourselves in our original constitutional position of pure, loving servitorship to Krishna, which is the complete source of all bliss, all knowledge, all the nectar that the soul is hankering for. Lord Chaitanya himself says in the first verse of the Shikshashtakam, all glories to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan. And then he ends with saying, for this is the nectar for which we are always hankering. Remember, the nature of the soul is to seek enjoyment, to seek happiness. That is natural. Anandamayo bhyasat, which is the nature of the soul to seek happiness, to seek love, to seek enjoyment, because that's what we are wired for. Nobody wakes up in the morning planning, today I'm going to be miserable. Nobody plans like that. We all plan to be happy, but we are not able to be happy in the material energy because we are spiritual beings. That's a fact. Because we are spiritual beings, we can only find happiness on the spiritual platform, engaging in loving devotion to Krishna, because that's our natural position. That is our natural position. And when we are in our natural position, then we will become happy. And when we are in our natural position perfectly and completely, then we will become perfectly and completely happy. But we can start tasting that happiness little bit, at least now, by doing this process of bhakti yoga, which begins with chanting of the holy name. This is our foundation. This is the bedrock. This is the essence. This is the only means to attain perfection in this age of Kali. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Kalo nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva gatir anyatha. In this age of Kali, there is no other means of liberation except by chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name, chanting of the holy name. And you will see for yourself, no matter how much I say, unless you taste it or you have an experience of it, you will not be convinced. Supposing I tell you, this place has great pizza, and I keep showing you the menu card and I show you the picture, you're going to say, yeah, well, but this is just a picture. But supposing I take you to that restaurant, sit you down at the table, order a pizza, and you taste it, then you're like, wow, this is really good. I agree with you, isn't it? Similarly, when we begin chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we may or may not immediately get any bliss or taste or anything. But as we keep chanting, as we go deeper and deeper, slowly, we begin to get this taste for chanting the holy name. So now we're going to come, since we don't have so much time. I don't know. I have some time. If you don't mind, we can go a little bit over. That's up to you. What I would like to do is talk about practicalities. How do we do this? The very first thing is to be intentional. My dear Lord, for so many millions of lifetimes, I have forgotten you. In this lifetime, somehow, by great good fortune and the mercy of your pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada, I have come to this understanding that I must come back to you. Please help me to chant in such a way that I can really connect with you. This is the first step, setting the intention, declaring your intention, even to your own selves, because it will set the tone for your chant. The second thing is to create a sacred space. Remember, we do not want any distractions. Supposing you're with your lover, will you entertain any cell phone calls? Will you entertain anyone else? No, you'll be fully absorbed. You'll be looking deeply into your lover's eyes. You'll be seeing how her eyes are moving, how her lips are moving, how she's, conducting herself. Why? Because you're in love with her. Or the opposite. You'll be looking at your beloved and saying, oh, how handsome he is. Look at his charming eyes. Look at his charming face and how lovingly he's speaking to me, etc., etc. Similarly, our greatest lover is Krishna, believe it or not, because he has accompanied us life after life after life. So why not give him a chance? Why not sit down with him and rebuild our love relationship with him? Because that's the only love we really have. All the loves we have had, they have left us. Who was our love in our previous lifetime? Can we bring them to this life? No. So we have loved very deeply, but temporarily. Why? Because those people have been taken away. But our real love is Krishna, the supreme lover, and the supremely lovable person is Krishna. So by building our relationship with him, we are gifting ourselves with the best love ever. So creating a sacred space means keeping a space which is free of all distraction, which means turning our cell phones, our computers, our distractions, any other music, any other person out, and tuning in to Krishna. It may be you have a special corner in your room where you put up your altar. You may have a temple room if you're having a big enough house, you may set aside a room for your temple room. If you have no space, if you have no corner, create that sacred space in your heart. I remember one Japa retreat which I attended with Sachinandan Maharaj, where he said, we may not always be able to be in a temple, but we can always access the temple within our own heart. So he said, you just close your eyes and imagine you're entering into a temple where there's just you and Krishna. And on that beautiful altar, just place your favorite deity of Krishna in front of you so that with your eyes closed, you can see that beautiful form of the Lord. And then the third thing, posture, pronunciation, and prayer. Now that you have entered this sacred space, the three P's. What is that? Posture. That means keeping the spine straight, not slouching over, not, moving this way, that way. Why? Because when the spine, brain, mind, heart, everything is in a straight line, we can access the greatest concentration. You may choose to do this mudra with your left hand. It is called a dhyana mudra, which enhances concentration. Always try to chant on your beats, because now you're using your voice, you're using your ears, and you're using your sense of touch to touch the sacred holy Tulsi beads, which is she's very dear to Krishna. So you're putting three senses into play, which is a very important way to harness all your energies into this chanting. And then you sit down with your spine straight. Make yourself comfortable. The first most important thing is to get seated in a comfortable position so that you can focus. The next thing is pronunciation. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. For many years, I was in such a hurry to chant. I was just slurring over, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. And so many people would say, why are you saying Hare, Hare? It is Hare, Hare. And I would be like, yeah, I think I'm saying it. At least I feel I'm saying it. I know I'm saying it, but why is it not coming? So I was slurring over the words. What happens when we are in a hurry to chant, hurry to finish our rounds? We are missing out because we are not connecting to Krishna. Krishna says, all right, looks like you want to get busy with other things and you're just doing this as a ritual. Bye, see you later. So we have got through our 16 rounds, but have we got Krishna? Very likely not. So that's not a good idea. And sometimes the first few rounds may need to be very slow so that your mind can catch the sound vibration of the holy name. Remember, we're trying to connect with the sound, eliminating all other distractions. So posture, pronunciation. Because once the pronunciation is clear, the mind can easily grasp the Mahamantra, and then it doesn't go here and there, because as you know, the mind is like a wild beast. It goes jumping all over the place. So pronunciation is extremely important. And finally, prayer from your heart. Connecting your heart. It's not a lip deep thing. It's not a head thing. It's a heart thing. So bringing your heart into that prayer, saying, my dear Lord, I'm yours only. But so many lifetimes I have forgotten you, turned my face away from you. But now, please accept me. Please engage me in your devotional service, because that is my real position. I'm only your servant and you are God Almighty. Therefore, my duty is to serve you with love. Please help me. So like this, when we bring prayer into our chanting, then it becomes heartfelt. And then it becomes like a child calling out for its mother with great longing, with great need, with great eagerness, because we are very far away. My dear spirit souls, we are just lost in this material world, far, far away from our only real father and mother, Radha Krishna. So therefore, like children, we call out, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I would love it if you could chant one round together in the end. Let's see. We are maybe running out of time. So we carry out our chanting with this mood, with this intention, with a certain set number of rounds. Maybe it's 1 round, maybe it's 2 rounds, maybe it's 4, maybe it's 8, whatever it may be. But trying to be consistent every day by entering into the temple of your heart and connecting to Krishna. This will bring great rewards, great happiness, great peace, great love, and ultimately will bring you back to who you really are, a loving servant of Krishna. So thank you very much. We'll stop here. I don't know how much time everyone has, but we can open up for questions, comments, sharing, realizations. It would be nice to see everybody, meet everybody online and have your darshan.
I have one formal complaint.
Yes.
You didn't give us a song. Does everybody want a song? We didn't. We usually get a song. Uh, do you have any songs? I don't mean to put you on the spot. Maybe we can do it next time, but
Oh, I can come up with a song. Let's see, something about the holy name.
okay, great.
Let's see on the holy name. Okay. This whole world sings Hare Krishna, thanks to Srila Prabhupada. Happy all devotees chant, 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 chant the holy name. With one voice we all proclaim, chant, chant, chant the holy name.
That was the Christmas. Wow, that was great.
Krishna's Christmas Carol.
Improv on the spot. We say freestyle. You're just freestyling the thing. Wonderful. Yeah, any questions, comments by anybody? Please feel free to share. That was such an amazing talk. Thank you so much, Sridevi. Mother Sridevi. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, also, we're planning our trip to Mayapur, so we'll see you there.
Haribol.
It looks like there's going to be about 10 of us.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Any,
Come and stay in my house. Of
yes,
course, I don't have so much mattress. I mean, I'll make arrangements, but some of you may have to sleep on the floor.
sure, sure. We'll definitely be there. Anybody have anything they want to share about chanting? We've all been doing this little campaign that I put together over the month, and it's still not too late to join, where everybody commits to just at least 1 to 16 rounds. Some have committed to 16 rounds of chanting every day, and I'll have various guest speakers. And if y'all want, we can keep this going. It looks like we had a nice group. If you'd like to join on Saturdays, I can continue to have guest speakers. I guess if you can raise your hand or put a little heart, if you'd be able to join us regularly on Saturdays, then I can continue to have guests come. I like the point that you made about being in the moment, not being on your cell phone, right? Like, even sometimes I see where we have kirtans and someone's just on their phone, or even in association with devotees, that it's such a unique energy. Like, even when you're associating with devotees or you're hearing about Bhagavad Gita or doing the kirtan, you're in you're on a different platform, and to really soak in that kind of spiritual association, because you can always get this, right? Like, we can always get this once we leave that association, but really being in the moment with devotees, with Krishna's holy name, with the service that we're in and such, like it really is nourishing. And sometimes we don't see it, but we feel it. So I like that, and that point, like, as if you're with your lover, you're not going to be absorbed in something else. Would you be able to share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, it's just because we have forgotten Krishna. So that's why in the beginning, at least, it seems like such a chore. It's like, what in the world is this chanting? Oh gosh, can I do something else? Can I do something better? Our attitude is always, let's get through this chanting and get to the real work.
Mm,
Let's do seva, let's do this, let's get that. That's the mode of passion. But when we understand that this is the single most important gift I can give myself, because it will put me in the right consciousness where I will not see, when we are not attentive to the holy name, we are going to make a lot of offenses. The 10 offenses to the holy name. What is the 11th offense? It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting the holy name. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prem. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he says that if you avoid this 11th offense of inattention, automatically chances are you will not commit the other 10 offenses. So it's like 10 in one go, you know? You're eliminating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by just doing this one thing, paying attention, being intentional, taking shelter, and really calling out to Krishna, Krishna, please help me. I'm just so lost. And I've just become a puppet to the material energy, which makes me dance all the time. And I make so many mistakes. I make so many offenses. I'm so fallen. I'm so degraded. I'm so undeserving of your mercy, but still I'm begging. So when we do it in that mood, Krishna himself comes to cleanse the heart of all the dirty things that we have accumulated, lust, anger, greed, illusion, pride, envy, all our wonderful attachments to this material world that keep us entangled, all our aversions also, they'll all melt away, they'll all disappear. Our hearts will become peaceful, and then we can be happy. Because without peace, where will the happiness come from? So first we need to find peace within ourselves. And that will come when we really call out to Krishna in that mood of desperate longing for him. When we do that and Krishna sees that, then he reciprocates with us. And we want Krishna's reciprocation, isn't it? Supposing I'm talking to you, Bhagwan Narada, or you're talking to me. You say, Mother Sridevi, I really want to talk to you about this. And I say, yes, Bhagwan, let me just check this message. Oh, okay. And then after 2 minutes, I say, oh, I've got an email. Let me just check the email. Oh, what do you need? I'm talking on the phone with Bhagwan. Just give me a minute. Then I say, no, Bhagwan, I need to attend to. You're going to start thinking, she's not interested in talking to me. She's just here because, she's just, trying to be polite or something, but she's not really hearing me, isn't it? You're going to start feeling, you know what, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting her time. Okay, Sri Devi, see you later. And you're going to end the call. But on the other hand, if I put everything aside and I say, yes, Bhagwan, my dear son, what can I do for you? And I'm fully attentive to you. I'm watching your face, I'm hearing your words, I'm also seeing your body language, and I'm trying to hear the feeling behind your words. That means I'm listening with my heart. I'm not just listening to the words, I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. That is real listening, isn't it? That's a gift of love. When someone hears us with attention, with loving intent, we feel heard, we feel understood, and that's a gift of love. This is what loving exchanges are about, opening our hearts in confidence and revealing ourselves confidentially and receiving confidential instructions, one of the 6 loving exchanges, isn't it? So, similarly, Krishna wants to see how much love you have for him. Krishna is interested. Does she really want me? He's a person. He has feelings. He has emotions. And he's sensitive. So if I'm going to offend him by treating him like how I just, demonstrated, you think he's going to hang around and stick around? He's going to say, okay, see you later. Krishna is always there, but he wants to be in a relationship with you. But you must want that relationship too. Does that make sense?
Yes, I like the point. Krishna's a person. Thank you.
Thank you. Why is everyone so shy and not showing their beautiful visage to me? You're all part and parcel of Krishna. Therefore, you're all very beautiful. Don't worry. Or handsome.
Lana, do you have any reflections? She usually has some good reflections, or Shashi.
Hare Krishna. Sri Devi, let me offer my most humble obeisances. It's always nice to see you. Thank you for the talk. Thank you for the beautiful insights and encouragement. I just have a little question that may be practical question. what to do if you don't really feel connected with material world as before, and you're not connected to your practice yet how you're supposed to. So if you're still in between, what suggestion do you have? Where to start? How is there any encouraging words to get out of this limbo situation, please,
First
if you
and
could help.
foremost, this is terrific news. The fact that you're becoming disinterested in material affairs is a wonderful sign. It means you're getting more attracted to Krishna. That's fantastic. When Guru Maharaj hears, some of his disciples saying, "Oh, I don't even feel like going to work anymore. Previously, I used to be so enthused and I just don't seem to care for it." Guru Maharaj says, "Congratulations, you're making advancement." So, yeah, even Arjuna asked this question: what will a transcendentalist do? Will he perish like a riven cloud with no place in either sphere? He has lost interest in material affairs, but he is not firmly fixed in spiritual life. What should he do? And Krishna reassures him: for one who has taken to this devotional process, there's never any loss. Never. There's always gain. Even if he doesn't complete it, he will take birth again in a very wonderful way in a family of great transcendentalists, yogis, or in a very rich aristocratic family, so he can pick up where he left off without too much botheration of, material needs being met. So don't worry. You're in the right place, and it means you're making progress. This is a great sign that we lose enthusiasm for all the crazy things we did before. I'm not going to hang out at the pub anymore and drink myself silly and get a hangover anymore because it's no longer attractive to me. All that fades away. All our addictions, they just fall away because we have found something million times better. We have found Krishna, and there's nothing so satisfying and rewarding as being in love with Krishna. So this is a great plus for you, Svetlana. I would say congratulations. I would also encourage you to keep going because little by little by little, the taste will come. You will want to chant, you will want to do seva, you will want to engage yourself more. And as Krishna sees, he will free you of all these material encumbrances. Believe me, he really will free you. I don't have, to worry about a thing. I live by donations. Literally, I don't have a job. How am I going all over the United States? Who's paying for that? Devotees, but devotees are paying because Krishna is giving them, some compassion, some affection for me. And they see that what I'm doing is benefiting devotees. And so they're sponsoring my travels. I couldn't dream of going from one place to another every 4 days, flying from one place to another because I just wouldn't be able to do it. But who's doing it? Krishna is doing it. And this is just, me doing a little bit. My Guru Maharaj says, I don't have any money, but I'm a rich man. Why? Because Krishna gives me everything I need. I don't have to, in fact, he gives me more than I need. I have to give away things. He says, I don't have any house, but I have hundreds of houses because wherever he travels, devotees are so happy, so eager to host him because he's bringing Krishna's love into their homes. He's bringing Krishna's message, his peace, he's an emissary, pure devotee of the Lord. So when he comes in his presence, one forgets everything of material anxiety, material problem, material anything. So who wouldn't want to welcome such a person? People are falling over themselves to invite him in. So he says he has hundreds of houses. Wherever he goes, he has a home. So you actually become very rich without having nothing, without having anything. Why? Because you have Krishna. So Krishna takes care of his devotees. Krishna really takes care of his devotees. So don't worry, you're on the right path. Just keep going.
Thank you, Sridevi. Well, my kind of concern, because I think we spoke earlier, like last talk when you were here, that in my particular situation, like I'm having long hours that I cannot really be steady. So I dropped the significantly amount of rounds, and I know it's a big no-no, but I'm doing it just to be steady. And it's kind of, I feel really bad, but then I would drop so many rounds. And I think to be steady, there is no way I can do more rounds than now. So this is what my concern, I guess.
Don't worry. As you pray sincerely to Krishna, praying to him, my dear Lord Krishna, I really do want to chant more rounds. I really want to reach the point where I can get initiated. I really want to go deeper. Krishna will make the arrangements for you. You just continue to be sincere, serious, and steady, and Krishna will help. I know one lady, her husband had a modest kind of a job, it wasn't a great job. And at a certain point, there was a lot of pressure that she would also have to go to work for helping out the finances. And she really didn't want to do that. She really didn't want to do that. She started praying and praying and praying and praying, saying, I don't really want to drop, out of devotional life. My dear Lord, I really want to continue chanting. She was actually chanting 64 rounds. Krishna gave her husband a promotion and a jump in salary, so she didn't have to go to work. You see how Krishna reciprocates? So I know your challenges, I know your difficulties. You're a single mother. You have to take care of your home, your child, yourself, and do your sadhana. So of course it's going to be very challenging. But as you have wisely, and I think your mentor may have recommended it, I hope you have a mentor. Staying steady at whatever level you're able to do will slowly bring about an arrangement where you can do more. It will happen by and by. Don't get discouraged.
Thank you, Sridevi. Thank you. It's always very encouraging to hear from you. Thank you very much.
Very good. At this point, I just wanted to announce that many people have asked me, Matiji, can you do a regular Zoom class for us? Can you, share with us whatever classes you're doing so that we can stay in touch? We want to follow you. We want to hear from you. So I'm seriously considering every few days doing a Zoom class and, making that a regular offering. Maybe start with once a week and then go on to more, just half hour, maybe 30, 45 minutes like that. So if anyone is interested, please let me know. Or Bhagwan Narada, if you can tell me who would like to join, I can put you into that WhatsApp group so you come to know about my various Zoom classes. And if you'd like to attend, you're most welcome.
Wonderful. Yeah. You have that information like a flyer?
I have a Sridevi Dasi WhatsApp group on what I'll send you that link so you can connect. And then once you get connected, I guess those who are interested can let you know, and then you can pass on that information.
Sure. Okay. Anybody else have any questions or comments? If not, we can stop here.
Yes, I know. We are 15 minutes over time. Thank you for giving me this extra time.
I have one bonus story.